Welcome to the most spine-chilling, hair-raising and nerve-wracking competition ever devised, the ultimate horror showdown. I'm Pennywise the dancing clown, your eerie, otherworldly narrator, and today I'm also a contestant in this nightmarish brawl that will end them all. Here in this terrifying arena, 16 of the most frightful characters from horror movie history will engage in gruesome battles for the ages. Who will emerge victorious and claim the title of the scariest of them all? It's time to find out. In our first episode, we kick things off with a match that will make your blood run cold. Our contenders for this chilling encounter are none other than the pint-sized terror, Chucky.
I am Chucky, the killer doll, and I dig it!
And the demonic doll of your darkest nightmares, Annabelle.
You say...
Chucky, known for his sinister charm, has a wicked sense of humour that would make even the bravest souls shudder. He's no ordinary doll, but the spirit of a notorious serial killer trapped inside a good guy doll's body. Armed with a sharp knife and a devious personality, he's a formidable adversary. Annabelle, on the other hand, is an eerie antique porcelain doll that oozes malevolent. Her hauntingly vacant eyes and demonic aura have terrified audiences for years. She's not possessed by a human spirit, but a malevolent force from the beyond, making her a force to be reckoned with. The audience, a mix of die-hard horror fans and the merely curious, is tense as they await the commencement of this macabre battle. Their faces are etched with a combination of fear and anticipation, and the silence is deafening. Everyone knows that once these horror icons clash, the outcome will be nothing short of terrifying. The tension is palpable as the audience waits with bated breath, surrounded by an eerie silence that only intensifies the dread. Chucky, the pint-sized murderer with a wicked grin, stands at one end of the arena. Annabelle, the cursed vessel of pure malevolence, lurks at the other. The moment has arrived and the battle begins. Chucky, being the impulsive and ruthless killer he is, doesn't waste a second. He leaps at Annabelle, his knife gleaming malevolently in the dim light. The crowd gasps in unison as they see the gleam of the blade. But Annabelle, with her porcelain doll's face and soulless eyes, evades his advances with an otherworldly grace. She moves with a supernatural swiftness that defies the laws of physics. The audience is on the edge of their seats as they witness the chilling cat and mouse game between these two iconic horrors. Chucky, with his sly wit and vicious determination, tries to outsmart Annabelle. He slashes at her, leaving deep cuts on her porcelain skin, but to no avail. Her porcelain exterior seems nearly impervious to his attacks. Annabelle, with her unholy strength, retaliates, throwing Chucky across the arena. The pint-sized terror crashes into the cold, hard floor, but his maniacal laughter can still be heard. The audience is torn between cheering for their favourite horror icon and hiding their eyes from the gruesome spectacle. The battle rages on, with Chucky using every trick in his murderous arsenal to get the upper hand. He's agile and cunning. Annabelle's supernatural nature is a formidable defence. Just when it seems Chucky is down for the count, he resorts to his voodoo magic. As he recites incantations, the arena is filled with a malevolent energy. The atmosphere becomes thick and heavy with an unsettling darkness that sends shivers down the spines of the spectators. Annabelle's movements slow as if the air itself has thickened. Chucky seizes this opportunity to launch a final deadly strike. But just as he's about to deliver the killing blow, Annabelle's demonic presence takes over. Her eyes turn a fiery red, and she lets out an ear-piercing shriek that pierces the souls of those in attendance. The arena shakes, and Chucky is thrown off balance. Annabelle seizes her chance, and with a powerful swipe, she tears Chucky apart, limbs flying in all directions. The audience gasps, their hearts pounding as they witness the shocking twist in this gruesome battle. Annabelle, the cursed doll, stands victorious, her porcelain skin splattered with the remnants of her opponent. Chucky's lifeless, mangled form lies strewn across the arena. As Annabelle stands victorious in the blood-soaked arena, the audience is left in a state of shock and awe. The battle between Chucky and Annabelle has set the bar high for the horrors that will unfold in the ultimate horror showdown. But this is just the first chapter in a series of bone-chilling confrontations that will leave a lasting mark on the annals of horror history. The arena falls into an eerie silence, broken only by the sound of Annabelle's unholy breathing. Her demonic presence looms over the audience, and the realization sinks in that they are in the presence of true evil. The fans of Chucky mourn his gruesome defeat, while the supporters of Annabelle revel in her victory. The atmosphere is thick with tension and anticipation as the audience contemplates what horror awaits them next. The ultimate horror showdown is not just a battle of physical prowess, it's a test of the darkest fears and nightmares. Each horror icon represents a unique brand of terror, and the audience's emotions are pushed to their limits. Some viewers are exhilarated by the adrenaline rush of witnessing such terrifying battles, while others find themselves questioning their choice to attend this horrific spectacle. As Annabelle is escorted out of the arena, her cold, lifeless eyes seem to follow the audience's every move. The doll's presence remains long after she has left, leaving a lingering sense of unease in her wake. This is the power of the ultimate horror showdown. It blurs the line between fiction and reality, between fear and fascination. The show's producers take advantage of this eerie intermission to keep the audience engaged. They play spine-tingling music that seems to seep into the very souls of the spectators. Dim, blood-red lighting bathes the arena, casting eerie shadows that dance across the walls. The atmosphere is palpable with tension and anticipation as everyone waits for the next terrifying showdown. The giant screens in the arena display snippets of past battles from the horror movies that inspired these iconic characters. Clips of Leatherface revving his chainsaw, Freddy Krueger's wicked grin, and the bone-chilling presence of the Sadako fill the screens. The audience is reminded of the horrors that have brought them here, and the memories of those cinematic scares intensify their experience. The ultimate horror showdown is not just about violence and gore, it's a celebration of the horror genre. It pays homage to the classic films and monsters that have haunted our dreams for generations. For the die-hard horror enthusiasts, this is only the beginning of the ultimate horror showdown, and the scares have only just begun. Stay tuned, dear viewers, as more nightmarish battles await, and the ultimate champion of horror will be crowned. Who will be the last one standing in this epic bone-chilling battle? We shall find out, one horror at a time.